Judge Andrew Napolitano appeared on Fox Friends this morning and was asked by the show's hosts a series of questions that amplified numerous conspiracies surrounding investigations led by both the FBI and special counsel Robert Mueller into President Donald Trump, the private email set up by Hillary Clinton, and the declining morale at the FBI. Fox Friends have been derided by critics as state-run TV for their consistent defense of the Trump administration, so it's not unusual for their amplification of narratives that benefit President Trump. But Napolitano is a well-regarded legal mind and independent thinker, so for every softball pitched by the hosts designed to undermine investigations and ostensibly exonerate the White House, Napolitano pretty much knocked it out of the park, and not in a manner that wholly benefited the White House. First up was the FBI agent Peter Strzok, who has been in the news recently for being dismissed by Mueller team after news of anti-Trump texts to an alleged paramour came to light. He is also alleged to have had language in Comey's narrative about Clinton's private server changed from grossly negligent to extreme carelessness. Steve Doocy suggested that the change was made because the phrase grossly negligent implies criminality, which parrots a point made by Tucker Carlson the night before. Napolitano was having none of this, saying, "If you ask a first-year law student what is the definition of gross negligence, the answer is extreme carelessness. There really, in the law, it's no different there." Quote. Next up, Brian Kilmeade asked about Strzok's alleged bias evidenced by reported texts, and Napolitano defended not just Strzok but the FBI itself and Robert Mueller's quick action in addressing the issue, saying, "I have never met an FBI agent that did not have a political opinion. They're smart, intelligent people, they have the same feelings the rest of us do. But if those opinions cloud your judgment or animate your judgment, you should be off the case." So when Jim Comey utilized the services of Peter Strzok, he stayed on the case. When Bob Mueller recognized what an advocate this guy was, more one of the two sides, he got off the case. After a brief primer on the challenges of, and potential exposure to, potential charges of obstruction of justice, the discussion turned to Rep. Devin Nunes' request for documents from the FBI and DOJ that have thus far been ignored. But Napolitano saw less of a deep state conspiracy and instead suggested federal government incompetence, which he laid to the feet of the Republicans currently in power, calling it another strange relationship. These things are not supposed to happen when the same political party runs Congress as runs the White House and the executive branch, Napolitano said. Whoever heard of a Republican Congress holding a Republican FBI director or a Republican-appointed deputy attorney general in contempt? The president should pick up the phone and say, give them the documents they want. The conspiracies surrounding James Comey's investigation into Hillary Clinton's private server and Peter Strzok's alleged bias are certain to be in the right-or-center opinion news cycle a lot today, as they conveniently attempt to undermine the authority of Mueller investigation. But none of this will truly matter in the exoneration or conviction of any of the subjects currently under investigation. Kudos to Andrew Napolitano for providing his own independent analysis that seems to flout pro-Trump talking points. The fact that he made these points while on a Trump-friendly outlet like Fox Friends makes this clip even more newsworthy. Watch the clip above courtesy of Fox News. Page via screen capture. Have a tip we should know? Tips@mediaet.com